Hello beautiful beings, and welcome back to the Realm of Inspiration. In today's video we are channeling the sunflowers, the Earthian Elfian Elementals of the sunflowers, to give guidance on embracing connection to the divine with support from the sunflowers. The sunflowers are connected to our connection to the divine, and I personally are my favorite flower. I was hoping to have a sunflower for this video, but I'm still nursing my orchid because I've had it for a month and a half now. It's still thriving, actually, surprisingly. I mean, in Greece, and now like summer and it's heating up. It's thriving, so I'm still nursing my orchid. I'll hopefully get a sunflower after, a little sunflower, not like a big one, maybe a big one, and put it outside. I love sunflowers, so I'm really excited for this video because they are my favorite flower. No offense, orchid, please. I love you, orchid. I have it like behind the camera. I love the orchid. I love orchids too, but sunflowers, there's a whole special place in my heart. And when I heard they have this like connection to the divine, and I started connecting more to sunflowers and discovered they were my favorite flower when I was at a very special time in my healing journey, and I actually had some little sunflowers that I went to a sunflower field and I got to pick them and then put it in water and have a little vase of some little sunflowers. When I had that call to connect to them was when I was starting to connect to the divine more, when I was starting to connect to the archangels more and my guardian angels. And shortly after, I channeled my first ever channeled class at a holistic fair. So I was actually like really starting that journey. And I did the collective introduction to guidance and healing with the Elfian Realm at a holistic fair, which like linked to this video. And it kind of really set me on path to be exactly where I am now. So learning that they help with that, embracing your connection to the divine, and I really did embrace my connection to the divine after I went to a sunflower field, after I got some sunflowers in my home, and I really am like, this is my favorite flower, I love it, and I don't know why. That's why. So before I sat down to record this, I said I'm going to try not to like ramble because I knew it was coming, but I recently channeled the salamanders, and they're very, very excitable, so I think I still got that energy going. Let's move forth with a divine feminine Elfian elemental, Earthian Elfian Elemental of the sunflowers, divine feminine. Please step forth when I have safely stepped back to give us some insight on the sunflowers and their purpose in helping us connect to the divine. Hello, beautiful beings. Divine feminine, Earthian Elfian Elemental of the sunflowers. So let's just get straight to it. I'm following divine timing. So, divine timing is part of embracing your connection to the divine. Divine timing, divine justice, divine, the beings of the divine, so the angelic realm, divine love, divine light. So sunflowers are this powerhouse energy that they grow following and orienting the sun. Their source is the sun. So they represent this following and living a life orienting to source, your source as humans. So your source, orienting to the guardian of life, God, orienting to source, orienting to the creator as different rays of sunshine. So think of it like this. You're growing in the ground, in the dirt, you're being grounded with the support of the guardian angel of the earth, angelic Mother Gaia. And as you're growing and you're starting to, face your way to the heavens, and the air is brushing against you, and the rain and the dewdrops are falling on you, that is the guardian of life, that's God. And then moving past that, you feel the sun beaming on you a little bit, and that source, giving you your original source excellence. And as you start to grow and grow and grow in your connection with source, then the creator, the big powerhouse energy, the creator, is smiling upon you as you are his beloved child. So that extension of the divine, that's how the divine shines on you. And so as you're growing and all around you, you're feeling the pollinators flying around you, and that's divine love, that's divine light, that's divine timing, that's divine justice, that's divine tranquility. That's all flying all around you and helping you grow and nurturing you as you expand and you just open, and you're open. The beautiful thing with sunflowers is they're open. They're open face, open. And they carry in them, their seeds carry nutrients for you humans. So they carry nutrients, they carry this like other purpose that when you look at them and you see them, you don't really know, oh wow, they carry nutrients in them. I can eat their seeds. It carries this nutrients. It can be used to help my food. Like you don't really know that when you look at it, you're like, this is just beautiful. It orients this with the sun, the way the colors blend together. This is a representation of summer. And then inside, it carries this deeper purpose. And that's you humans. You guys, your souls are so, so, so beautiful. And when you incarnate in the physical, your physical forms are all beautiful in their own way. And then inside of you, you carry some important significance related to the overall nutrients of the collective. You carry something important to you that adds to the collective. You carry something inside of you that can't really be seen, but is equally as beautiful, equally as important. You carry those missions that you came here to accomplish, all those little missions that come together and look like one big purpose shining around you. And your aura, it illuminates the more that you start doing your purpose, you start doing your missions, you start doing your things, you start following that spark, you start connecting to the divine, you start growing. The more that you share, the more that you grow. So the sunflowers represent that beautiful energy. And as the sunflower grows and it grows and it grows, you grow and you grow and you grow. And that connection to the divine, you keep reaching and you keep reaching, you keep enlightening yourself. You keep taking on that nutrients of divine love, of divine light, of divine justice, of divine tranquility, of divine time. You keep taking on that light. And you keep honoring within you those gifts. Those gifts. The divine is a gift. And you start allowing yourself to grow in that connection of the divine. So when you grow in the connection of the divine, you grow like a sunflower. When you orient yourself around Source and God and Creator, when you orient yourself around the divine and you live a life led by your soul, you're going to bloom even bigger. You're going to grow like a big sunflower head. You're going to grow. You're going to keep growing. The more that you orient yourself with Source in the same way a sunflower orients itself with the sun, the taller you will be. Your energy will be taller. You will expand. Your aura will be stronger. And the closer you are to the positive polarity, the closer you are to your highest self, the more that you embrace that. The more that you let yourself be guided by that. The more that you honor yourself. Honor your inner divinity. Your inner divinity. Your inner divinity is your highest self, is your soul. You have this connection to the divine because you are created from the Creator, using Source to be protected by the guardian of life in the earth that's protected by Mother Gaia, angelic Mother Gaia, the guardian angel of earth. So you have the divine all around you in the creation of your soul. You have your guardian angels. You have your spirit team. The divine is around you and the divine is within you. You have divine light and love within you, within your soul. You just have to remember that's part of your soul. So your inner divinity is the way that you love, is the way that you shine your light, the way that you embrace your authenticity, the way that you embrace your uniqueness, the way that you honor yourself, the way that you honor your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, your past, and you move forward, the way that you accept all of who you are, the way that you heal. Everything to do with your healing and awakening journey is related to embracing your inner divinity, because the more that you heal, the closer you get to your highest self, the closer you get to Source, the more that you connect to your guardian angels, the more you connect to the divine, and you remember you carry the divine within you. You carry divine light and love within you. And that is what you must know. You carry it within you. You carry something beautiful within you that might not be able to be seen, but it's beautiful. And then the more that you grow, the more that you shine your light, the more other people start noticing. Wow. How did they do that? They started healing. Okay, they started growing because they started healing. They started connecting to the divine. That's how they got that tall. That's how their energy got that massive. That's how they started shining their light. That's how their energy is so expansive. That's how their aura is so strong. That's how they're manifesting all this beautiful abundance and prosperity. That's how they're doing that. They're doing that by embracing their truth. They're doing that by honoring their authenticity. They're doing that by healing. So like healing your trauma and healing your pain and healing your past instead of running from it, it makes you look like that. It makes your soul look like that. It makes you look so free. Well, let me try that. When you heal, you inspire others too. And then they'll meet you. They'll join you at the top. The journey isn't about being the only one up there. The journey is about having a field of you beautiful humans rise up to connection with Source. A field of you beautiful humans connecting to your highest self. And overcoming fear and choosing love and honoring that divine love within you. That essence of Source within you. That's the goal. Remember that. Right? The ego wants you to think, I just want to be the only one at the top. That's what the ego wants. But you're not that. You're the soul. Like, you're not that. Simply, you're just not that. That egotistical self, that's not your authenticity. That's just something that's trying to control you. Your authenticity is in divine light and love. So, that's what it is. So that's where you gotta move to that rhythm, move to that beat. And the more that you do that, the more that you heal, the more abundance finds you. Because it's not gonna find you if you're hidden somewhere in the middle and it can't see you, because you're afraid of growing, you're afraid of changing, you're afraid of embracing your authenticity, you're trying to please all the people around you. So those little sunflowers all around you, they're like, yeah, this works, we're safe here, we don't know what's going to happen when we get up there. And the ones that are up there are just telling you, come on, get up here, you're going to see it. It's good when you get up here. No. Those ones, they're crazy. Here is safe, here is safe. You're afraid of that judgment, of those that you're at that level that you're at, and you don't realize you belong at that higher level. All of you do. And so it just takes one choice, it just takes one decision to be like, you know what? I'm going to embrace my divinity. I'm going to embrace love, divine love. I'm going to embrace divine light. I'm going to embrace trusting divine justice. I don't got to stay here and seek out revenge on all of you. I'm going to trust divine justice. I'm going to heal my karmic balance. Okay? I'm going to embrace divine tranquility. I'm going to call my guardian angels. Okay, I'm growing. Okay, oh, no. What's going to happen when I get up here? What's going to happen when I get up here? And there is that timidness, that fear. Because that's the ego that's afraid. No, you're safe here, the ego's saying. But the soul's like, no, keep going. Your highest self, that's your inner divinity. Keep going. You reach the top. And you can be seen. You can be seen by the divine because you embrace the divine. And then, that divine abundance starts finding you. That cosmic abundance starts finding you. You start finding prosperity. Then the universe can see you. It can find you. But if you're staying trying to please the people in a lower circle who are afraid of evolving, who are judging, if you're staying to please people who are judging, and you're like, yeah, let's just hide here, how is abundance gonna find you if you're hiding? How is the divine gonna give you the gifts that you deserve if you're hiding from it? When you stop hiding from it, it can help you. Be like, I want help from my guardian angels. Ooh, then you start growing and the divine can start seeing you. I want to embrace divine love. Ooh, you start growing and the divine can start seeing you. Oop, I'm going to do things today that are going to help clear my karmic balance. I'm going to trust divine justice. Ooh, and you start growing, you start letting go of trying to control the situation, let the universe do it. You know what, today I'm just going to trust divine timing. I'm not going to control it. Ooh, and then the universe is going to work on your side and things are going to happen faster. The more that you trust that. Don't stay down below. You belong up top. That connection to the divine. That up top's the connection to the divine, your highest self. That's what the sunflower energy works with. That is what the sunflower energy wants you to know, wants you to remember. So take that with you. Because the divine cannot give you all those gifts until you embrace it, until you allow yourself to be seen by it. Because if you're staying at that lower level because you're afraid of judgment, the divine cannot find you to give you all of those gifts. It'll find you to try and help you if you ask for help. But it can't force you to meet it at the top. It can't force you to grow. You got to orient yourself to the sun. You got to orient yourself to Source to grow. So that it can find you. So the divine can find you. So the universe can find you. And that abundance. I'm not saying like a bunch of money and fancy cars abundance of connection, of love, of happiness, of comfortability, of stability, of security, abundance of, yes, sometimes also money, but abundance and prosperity and all that it is. So it can start finding you. when you embrace that divinity, when you start orienting yourself with Source. Thank you. I felt like final message. The whole visual I saw was a sunflower growing. So that was very nice. That was very wonderful. Thank you so much. Kind of feels like coming to a conclusion. So of this video. So sending you love, light, and inspiration. Next week is the chameleons, and I will see you then. Stay inspired, beautiful souls. Until then, goodbye for now.